Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did my own eyelash extensions. So obviously right now I don't have my eyelash extensions, but ever since quarantine I haven't been wearing them, so my eyelashes had their time to regrow, get longer, get strong, and here I am today destroying them again. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, let me tell you a little bit about my eyelash story. I decided to take this DIY route because it fit more in my budget and I felt more comfortable knowing the product that I was using, isn't gonna harm me and it isn't gonna cause me permanent damage. Another reason why I decided to do the DIY route because I found myself going away a lot, and if I was only going to this one place to do my eyelashes, it wouldn't work because I would have one eye with like a bunch of lashes and the other one like with bald spots, it wouldn't, and it didn't work. So I found that by bringing my own things when I went away, it would work because I would just replenish them myself. Another reason that I didn't really like going to places that would do my eyelashes was that sometimes it wasn't even my fault that the eyelash would fall off. So I understand that eyelashes shed and they fall, okay, but there'd be times where I would, brush through my lashes, make sure they're in order, and I would do it gently, but there's one time or a couple of times where my lashes would completely fall off and I'm just like, I didn't do anything. I followed what they told me to do, and some of those things were my fault, but I kept getting upset every time the person that was charging me would say it was like not their fault and that she would charge me more for a couple more of little eyelashes. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take matters into my own hands, learn it, and that's what I did. So as a disclaimer, this is what has worked for me. I know that there are professionals out there that do specialize in this and they don't recommend you doing this to yourself, but I'm a rule breaker, and just make sure you're not allergic to any of these products or you're just being safe and cautious, because I don't want you losing an eye. I'm just kidding, but we all want our lashes to look long and luscious, and I'm here to help you with that. Alright, so I will list these products in my description if you're interested in buying them, but everything I will be using I have bought on Amazon. For example, there is this kit of eyelash appliers. They come in different shapes and sizes, but these are the ones that they use at the eyelash place, and I have found that using these is much easier as opposed to a tweezer because you can get really precise with this. Another product that I am using is the glue from Ardell. It is the black kind. It does not burn as much as the ones that they use at the salon. This one is thicker, so you don't have to wait for the other lash glues to dry and like crazy glue, but tinted black. And the lashes that I'll be using for this video, and I will find that work well, are the Ardell double up lashes in size medium. So double up means that they're thicker and much darker. There are lashes that are longer and shorter, and lashes that are less darker than these. So I'll be including the link in the description below. Alright, this is my eye with the extensions. It is a little red because of the fumes, but the fumes are not as bad as the ones in the nail technician's salon. So this is the other eye, and it's an extreme difference. I just prefer this eye better. So let's get into it. When I did this eye, I counted a total of 15 lashes that I used on this eye. So I'm going to do the same exact so it could be symmetrical. So then I'm going to go in and take one of these bad boys out and use them. So what I like about the knot-free lashes is that it's not heavy. It's not as heavy, and The only downside is that there is a little bit of glue. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a little bit of glue, so I just scrape it off with the tweezer. You can do this if you want to, but I just prefer to use it straight from the bottle. So I just squeeze a little bit and use, you know, make sure it doesn't overflow. Let me just zoom in. Here is the glue. And I just squeeze it a little bit. You see it right there? And then I just add a little to the tip. You don't need to go crazy. And if you mess up, it's alright. How I like to begin is I go in the inner corner. And just let go. And I just like to blow a little air in my eye just so that it dries and the fumes just go away. Again, add a little, squeeze just a little, not even that much glue on it, see? Then I go in here. Making sure that it's right where I want it to be. You also want to be going the direction of where your lashes are growing from. So you may be wondering how to take the lash from the little container. I would say grab the lash right at the bottom here. You don't want to grab it by the tips because it'll become, you know, curly. You'll lose the form of it and it's just one damaged one. Grab it from the bottom and just pull out and it should come out. And if the glue comes with it, just scrape it off. I usually just take it on my finger like this and just scrape it out. And this is the end result. It only took 20 minutes, but if it's your first time, it may take longer, but don't worry, practice makes perfect. I feel so much better now. I feel like I'm the normal Valentina. I think that doing this yourself really, you know, of course, it takes time and practice and patience to get it down, especially if you're not a person who has spent their time, you know, getting closer to the eye like that. I've used contacts for many years, so I've always, you know, had a steady hand sometimes and was able to not blink. This really works well for, you know, anybody who is always on the go and doesn't really have time to put makeup on. Doing this really does help you, and you wake up and your lashes are amazing and you look great and you're just ready to go. You don't really need to do much of a makeup look if you have these lashes. So I hope you enjoyed your video. Well, my video. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you the next one. Bye!